Darkness. It creeps in, settles on your soul. You're trapped, watching the world move forward while you're frozen in place. The weight of what could be but never is crushes you. Sound familiar? I'm about to say something that might not be easy to hear, but it's something we all need to hear. You're right where you should be. Harsh? Of course. Here's the reality, though. You must endure hardship if you wish to be exceptional. The genuine cost of brilliance is suffering. Think about anyone who's achieved something truly great. Do you really believe that titans and champions suddenly woke up feeling like they were on top of the world? Number. They scratched. They were bleeding. As a result, they suffered. Each scar, every tear, every sweat drop, they persevered through brutal adversity to attain their success. Take a look around you. Look at those who are weak, the lazy, those who gave up. Would you like to join them? Do you lead a life of silent despair, constantly lying to yourself? Number, you don't. But you have to accept the darkness if you want to avoid that fate. The suffering. It requires you to accept hardship as if it were your best friend, because you can only develop the unwavering will to overcome your life through that crucible. Do you believe that you are the only one who is having difficulties? Rethink. Everybody must carry their burdens. They have mountains to climb. There is a straightforward distinction between the winners and the losers. The winners never give up. They persevere. They laugh while looking down the barrel of hardship. That suffering serves as fuel for them, an endless storage of power that pulls them ahead when others would collapse. Every day, you must wake up with a burning desire to face whatever hell the world may bring. Until your bones hurt and your soul cries out for relief, you must grind, hustle, and fight. And you have to push harder when that time comes, when you're about to break. That's when you prove to yourself that you're not simply another pitiful, typical person. You're a force of nature, unstoppable and relentless. Remember your heroes. They conquered their demons, accepted their hardships, and triumphed over them. They were more than just survivors. Despite hardship, they flourished. They didn't seek out shortcuts or excuses. They shed tears, sweat, and blood to pay the full price. As you sit there thinking if you possess the necessary skills, you do. Nevertheless, you must desire it more than you desire safety, comfort, or anything else in this life. To have the opportunity to be great, you must be prepared to give up everything. Because the world doesn't care about your concerns, worries, or justifications. Those that grab it by the throat and insist on being at the top are rewarded. Would you be prepared to pay that amount? To endure suffering now in order to later revel in your accomplishments? Because you should move aside if you're not. Let someone else take your place who has more courage and grit. The weak are not treated well in our world. It's unfair. It owes you nothing at all. You must use your willpower alone to get what you desire. Every obstacle you encounter and every struggle you go through are not signals to give up. They are tasks and tests meant to determine your ability to succeed. You must pass them. There is no room for failure, not if you want to proudly look back on your life and know that you put your all into it. The agony, the anguish, the unrelenting hardship. These characteristics define a life well lived. They are the medals that set the powerful apart from the weak. And you'll overcome the mediocrity that permeates so many lives the sooner you embrace that suffering and accept that. Every obstacle you encounter and every struggle you go through are not signals to give up. They are tasks and tests meant to determine your ability to succeed. You must pass them. There is no room for failure. Not if you want to proudly look back on your life and know that you put your all into it. The agony, the anguish, the unrelenting hardship. These characteristics define a life well lived. They are the metals that set the powerful apart from the weak. And the sooner you accept that, the sooner you embrace that suffering, the sooner you'll rise above the mediocrity that plagues so many lives. You must endure pain. You must confront the doubt, the dread, and the darkness head on. It's important to accept discomfort, because only then will you realize your true potential. You won't be able to access the potential that has been dormant inside of you until then. You will never get back every day you waste avoiding the pain. A day being used for growth by someone else, elsewhere. Would you rather be left behind and watch other people live the life you've always wanted? Or do you wish to take control of your future at all costs? You believe this is harsh. This is the truth. Nobody wants to hear this, but it is a fact that everyone must. Quit deceiving yourself. Stop apologizing. Face the harsh, uncompromising reality when you look in the mirror. To succeed, you must endure suffering. Accept it. Take ownership of it. Allow it to motivate you. Because you will look back and see that every second of misery and every ounce of pain was worthwhile when you have finally climbed that mountain and accomplished your goals. You'll realize that your pain was what shaped you into the powerful person you were always destined to be. So go out there and strive, bleed, suffer, and rise. Show the world that you possess the skills necessary to be considered one of the greats. Because excellence does not come naturally. It must be gained via hardship, pain, and unrelenting, uncompromising willpower. Thus, endure the consequences. Suffer for it.